Welcome to Good Mythical More. You submitted your problems, your dilemmas, your issues that you're dealing with to us. And then we pawned off the answers to AI. But now we're gonna see if our answers, independently given, are better than the AI answers.
To see if AI can just replace us.
Scary.
But first, let's give $50 to Atlas for reppin' Merchicality, or the mythical merch out in the wild with hashtag Merchicality. Look at that with the tie-dye GMM shirt. You know what? Get some more of that mythical merch at mythical.com.
Yeah, because Atlas is saying that they don't wear the shirt much so that it doesn't get dirty. You can wear it later, but now you can just buy a backup.
I get it.
Rep merch, get merch. What's the first question, Stevie?
Well, we got a lot of hard-hitting questions from the Mythical Beasts, but I'm very confident that you will be able to provide the answer that we need over AI.
Yeah, we know what's up.
Thank you.
But I thought you were going for this.
By the end of this episode, I think we will prove that we don't need AI, that you know everything.
It's getting smarter every day, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
How do I break free from the monotony of modern day life? This is from @WriterJDB.
How do you break free from the monotony of day-to-day life?
You got to shake things up. You got to shake things up.
What does that mean? I was thinking poop in the woods.
That's a great example. You think about a thing that you typically do a certain way, like pooping in a toilet.
Yeah.
Right? How do you normally do it?
Replace it
in a toilet.
Whatever it is that you're used to doing, just then add in the woods.
In the woods that's a really good way to do it. You can poop in the woods. You can sleep in the woods. That'll shake things
go
up.
Grocery shopping in the woods. That's called hunting. Good luck with that.
Foraging, maybe. Try something new. Like pooping in the woods. Learn how to do something new, like how to hold yourself up on a tree while pooping in the woods. Just pooping in the woods.
Our answer is poop in the woods. What did AI say?
Breaking free from the monotony of modern day life can be a challenge, but there are several things you can do to add variety and excitement to your routine.
It sounds like the AI is stalling. Like the AI's like
no, it
trying
answers
to come
with
up with
like
an answer.
When you're doing an interview and you have to like
it restates the question.
Sound clip. Yeah.
No, it's thinking and it's stalling.
It's stupid.
We didn't do that.
Yeah. We immediately started talking.
Poop in the woods. Try new things. Step outside your comfort zone in the woods.
Yeah.
Connect with others in the woods. Practice mindfulness in the woods and travel in the woods. Yep. Remember, breaking free from monotony doesn't have to mean making drastic changes. Even small changes to your routine can lead to pooping in the woods.
Right.
Okay, I feel like we're right on the same page.
AI was very general. Jake, we gave you something very specific and actionable. It reminds me of the closest thing I had to a New Year's resolution at the top of this year was I'm gonna be on my phone less and I'm gonna pet my doggies more. Okay. So when I get up in the morning and like if I'm having my coffee and I'm sitting down.
No phone.
The first thing I want to do is I want to pull out the phone. The good thing about this area is when I reach down, I usually have a doggy down here. Like on the lap or around if I'm seated. So it's like, I've actually remembered to do that a good amount. I'm not going to pull out my phone. I'm just going to pet this doggy.
What about petting the dog with your phone so you can still see what's on the screen?
Yeah, like this. They don't go for that.
The old 2-for-1. You can put a little brush on the back of a phone.
This is honestly very helpful for us to know that you will not be looking at your phone in the morning and you're petting your dogs. I'm glad we got here.
Yeah. You've been wondering why I'm not responsive?
Yeah.
Because I'm petting my doggies.
Why do aliens steal my socks? Justin Jared Tom.
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to anticipate what the AI is going to say, but Justin Jared Tom, I don't know if this is 3 people that live together or just are friends or just one guy named Justin. But it's probably not actually happening. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you think that AI is going to say, you know what?
It's highly unlikely that aliens are stealing your socks. it's more likely that you misplaced them. I'm not trying. I want to.
I think what he's really alluding to here is like when one of them goes missing.
Exactly.
Of the pair.
I'm just saying, Justin, Jared, and Tom, it's all your fault. And it's also our fault when we do it, and I'm not saying putting anything on you. But like, when the socks go missing, it's something that we, as humans, did wrong. Something that the AI would never do. You know what I'm saying?
So why did the aliens steal your socks? Meaning steal one of a pair? Because they only have one foot. That's why.
Okay, that's an interesting angle. Yeah.
This answer is creepy.
Oh.
As an AI language model, I cannot confirm the existence of aliens or their motives. Creepy. Creepy thing to say. However, it is common for people to misplace or lose their socks due to various reasons, such as not properly organizing them or accidentally leaving them behind in different places. Before assuming extraterrestrial involvement, it may be helpful to retrace your steps and see if there are any logical explanations for your missing socks.
Yeah, AI, we did not need you on this one.
We didn't need you.
We didn't need you.
Basically, when you point at aliens, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. And depending on where you hold your thumb when you're pointing at an alien, then you might get more than you bargained for.
Usually pointing up, I guess.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot of sock-related questions here.
Another one?
How do I stop foot odor?
I just quoted DJ Khaled.
I shower, put on a brand new pair of socks and a brand new pair of work boots. I go to work for 8 hours. When I get home and take off my boots to relax, my feet turn into the Walking Dead. Like knock you out, stank! Help? At Mr. Nobody 856.
I think you got to cut a little hole, 2 little holes actually, in the side of your house. Okay? And,
Your house. I thought you were going to say your shoe.
And do you like vents?
Yeah.
No. Mr. Nobody, it sounds like you just got a problem that maybe some of the conventional methods are not going to solve. So
You got the stank foot, man.
I'm just saying that maybe there's a way for your feet to be outside and you to be inside. Every room in your house needs to have 2 little, a couple little doors. I hate to get back on the little door kick these months later, but you know me and little doors. I'm really into little doors.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So you got 2 little stank foot doors?
Yeah, 2 little doors in every room.
So then what is he doing? Like facing the wall?
He can face the wall, the ceiling, the other wall, or the floor.
So if he sits down in his
You have
recliner,
to make a choice, though.
He's got like 2 holes down there.
Well, I was picturing they're kind of out the side, because you don't want to put your feet under the house.
You're gonna
That's weird stuff under there.
because that's where the raccoons are.
You want feet just maybe on the outside.
I think all the raccoons will come up and they start licking his feet.
Well, you could put shoes on. You're going to have to get someone to put the shoes on your feet when they're outside, and then get someone to take them off when you want to come back inside. Which could be a problem. You need a partner if you don't have one.
And I'm just going to say you might have an issue that could be addressed with medicine.
Yeah, or just leaving your feet. It's a 2-for-1. You leave your feet outside all night. Chances are, whatever is on them is going to get aired out.
I would. You need to have a foot bath, and I think it needs to have vinegar in it. You need to bathe it. You need to have a vinegar foot bath in your at the edge of your house.
Foot odor is a common issue, but there are several steps you can take to reduce or eliminate it. Here's some suggestions.
Make a hole.
2 little doors
Make another hole.
in every room.
Install doors on holes.
Wash your feet daily. Dry your feet completely. Rotate your shoes dearly. It just felt like I needed the dearly. Use foot powder. Consider seeing a doctor. Remember that foot odor is a common issue, and it's nothing to be ashamed of. Disagree.
Oh, you disagree?
Yeah.
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 No, not at the end of A. I was like, disagree with my own message.
You need to do.
You shouldn't be ashamed of it, but you
gotta
should
do
handle
something
it.
about it.
Yeah.
You should handle it. Like, don't let
Exactly.
that kind of stuff stick around, man.
Be conscious of it. Don't be ashamed of it. Be conscious of it and deliberate.
It's not as bad as halitosis, but it's a close second.
And can you explain what you do if You have halitosis.
Oh, well, that's another door. It's a third door.
Right.
Now is when it gets awkward.
Put your
because
mouth
now
up to
you've
the
got
third
your
door.
head outside, which makes having company over very difficult. Because your whole body's on the inside, so you can be home, and your head is on the outside of the house because of your breath. And so it's tough to have a conversation, but it's good for your guests. Here's the thing: if you know they're coming, before they get there, you can go ahead and put your head outside. So as they're coming in the front wall, you
Hey,
can,
guys!
hey, everybody, come on out. Y'all have a good time. I'm inside. Come on in.
I can hear you. Gargle with the foot bath. But
Yeah.
first,
Yeah.
I was wondering if you wanted to talk about anything before I move on to the next
Smooth
question.
transition, Stevie.
so you want us to promote a hot dog as a sandwich right now?
Oh, if that's what you want to talk about,
Why you want us to do it right now? Why?
because it felt like
like a good
you
time.
were
Okay.
going to, and then
Hey.
you just were sitting there looking at me.
You know what? Stevie wants me to tell you that Josh and Nicole's podcast, Hot Dog is a Sandwich, where they debate food topics, is on YouTube. You should check it out at youtube.com/@ahotdogisasandwich.com. This week they're rating the best Girl Scout cookies. And when they talk about stuff like that, you're going to learn some stuff.
You are. It's
Well,
not just going to be
the
like, it
.com
tastes
comes
good.
after, YouTube.com.
youtube.com/@symbol
Did he say
a hot
YouTube
dog
slash?
is a sandwich.
He said .com after.
Oh, I did?
Yeah. It's okay.
Okay. said
I
it the wrong
appreciate
place.
it.
We're sorry.
I have a rude neighbor. It's like a British spelling. How do I stop his rudeness? At Darwizzy_1892.
Rude neighbor. How do I stop his rudeness?
Any way a little door could help with this?
Well, when you had a run-in with your neighbor, if I remember correctly, you broached the situation with kindness. You had a little gift. I think you give your neighbor a gift
Kill it
And-
with kindness.
and
Shower them with kindness. I would also add to have communication is important. You got to talk about it, and one of the best ways to talk about it.
say, dude, you are rude. I don't think you can hit this one right on the head.
Well, I'm kind of talking about logistics here, and I'm saying that if you have a little door on your house, and you get them to agree to install a little door on their house, and both of you have your heads outside,
Right.
that's an opportunity for a conversation.
And if they don't have a little door, when they go away for a vacation,
You can install
one.
one.
I bet that's what AI said.
And as long as you don't actually go inside, you're not breaking and entering. So what'd you do? You broke into my house. No, I didn't. I just installed a door. I was outside the whole time.
Yeah,
Where
never went
you
in.
are breaking, to be honest.
But not and entering.
Yeah.
Like, here's the
We're
thing.
breaking and dooring.
You can't get arrested for breaking. You have to break and enter. Like, That's the charge.
Yeah. Dealing with a rude neighbor can be a challenging situation, but here are some steps you can take to address the situation. Talk to your neighbor. Keep a record. Involve a mediator.
Keep a record.
Seek legal action.
That's
Focus on your own actions. Remember to prioritize your safety and well-being when dealing with a rude neighbor. Try to approach the situation in a calm and non-confrontational manner, but also be prepared to seek outside help if necessary.
Nothing about a gift, though. See, I think we're one up in AI at every
we
turn
definitely
here.
are, we were better on
Definitely no little doors.
every front. They haven't mentioned a door yet,
Yep.
and they didn't mention a gift in that scenario.
I can't seem to figure out what my first tattoo should be. At sap, nap, bottom lip.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what the AI is going to say, right? The AI is going to say you need to think of something that means, first of all, make sure that you want to do this because a tattoo is a permanent AI.
Right.
You know, they're going to say that kind of crap. And then the next thing they're going to say is maybe it's something that is special to you and something that's unique that no one else has. I mean, okay, whatever. When obviously it should be a little door.
Yeah.
Right?
Where's your little door?
I'm going to get one now. I've got to get a damn little door on myself.
I wonder where it could go.
Anywhere.
Should it go in the back? Is it a little back door?
A little door right here? I was going to get a whole whale skeleton right there.
Yeah, don't do that.
Maybe a whale going into a little door. But if a whale's going into a door, it suddenly makes the door look big.
Yeah, it's a little door, so yeah, the whale can't fit. I think it's a frustrated.
I've got to figure out a place for a door. But that's what it should be.
You have convinced me
A little door could be cool.
that people should get little door tattoos.
Yeah.
Little doors.
How about
like
a
that.
lot of them?
A lot of them? No, like multiple people with singular doors.
I want a lot of little doors.
Oh, you want a lot
I
of
want an
little doors.
arm sleeve that's just doors.
What if
Who else has that? Because you can do it like 3D. You know what I'm saying?
no one else? Yeah, you can do a 3D tattoo. I'm aware of that.
Choosing a tattoo design can be a big decision, so it's understandable to take some time to figure out what you want. Here are a few tips that might help you find the right tattoo for you.
What's that? What's with the AI and their preambles?
Yeah. Get a grip, AI.
Yeah. Find inspiration.
Yeah.
Consider the placement. Think about the meaning. Get a temporary tattoo to test the design. Wait and think it over. Remember that ultimately, your tattoo should be something that you're happy with and that you will enjoy for years to come. Don't rush the decision and take the time you need to find the right decision for you.
I'm at the point where I'm making an appointment with Michael, who's done my tattoo, did your tattoo, did Ben's tattoos, and then when the date approaches, I'm like, oh crap, I got to figure it out because I've booked a tattoo appointment.
When's your next appointment?
It's rapidly approaching. I honestly don't remember, but I'll figure it out right before probably.
Good luck.
It'll be a little door.
No, it can't be a little door. I don't get a little door before me now. I got to get a little door.
Well, everybody's gonna get a little door.
Yeah, but I want to be the first.
What did Josh and Nicole think of Girl Scout cookies? Well, check out A Hot Dog is a Sandwich, their food debate podcast, and subscribe on YouTube, all right?